Welcome to Apex Philosophy. You will find your motivation here. Be sure to subscribe and listen every day because you become what you consume. Please like and share this video to help inspire others. Be so good they can't ignore you. What most people fail to realise is that the key to success has nothing to do with the circumstances you find yourself in. It has to do with how much deep domain expertise you have. The most up-to-date scientific studies support this. In the current world, generalists and jacks of all trades are all around you. It is human nature to be average or good at many things. It is too common, it won't help you succeed. It's time to give up on being pretty good at many things. Instead, become a master at one. Steve Martin advises hopefuls to the movie business. Be so good they can't ignore you. Only when you have deep domain expertise will you be so good that even your skeptics will have to stop and take notice. If you continue to be a jack of all trades, then you will never stand out. Matthew Syed discusses the myth of natural talent in his book Bounce. He believes that continuous repetition is required. It is the quality and quantity of practice, not genes, that is driving progress. In his autobiography Total Recall, Arnold Schwarzenegger discusses the same topic. When it comes to weights, it's all about reps and sets. There are few shortcuts, and getting good at anything requires a ton of practice. This is not limited to the body or weightlifting. It goes for any skill you want to master. Ignore all the BS books on how to get around the need for a large amount of practice. It's not about shortcuts, tricks, or your inherited genetics. It's all about practice. It's just as the old idiom goes, practice makes perfect. Matthew Syed interviewed expert coaches, and one of them discussed the passion quotient. Every endeavour pursued with passion produces a successful outcome, regardless of the result. You've most likely struggled with big decisions throughout your life, such as which diet to follow, which major to pursue in college, which person to date, which career to pursue. Often people are paralysed by the fear of making the wrong choice. But you need to forget about that antiquated black and white thinking. It is more important to take imperfect, passionate action than it is to stay still and wait for the perfect answer to come. I've got news for you. Sometimes there is no perfect answer. Matthew Syed presents a completely new way of approaching such decisions. What if the most important thing is rewiring your brain's neural pathways to take action? The important thing is not whether something is right or wrong. It's impossible to know which choice was the better one unless you could live in two parallel universes and compare the results. Instead, the key is to do something with intense passion, even if it turns out to be the wrong thing in the long run. At the very least, you will have trained your brain to do something with intense focus, energy, and passion. You can always change your mind and do something else later, or adjust the plan as you go. As long as you are moving forward, you are getting closer to your goal. Think about your destiny, what you want to accomplish with your life. You will only get what you wish for if you put in the effort. Don't go into anything half-heartedly. If you do that, you're training your mind to become mediocre. Samuel Johnson once said, "The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken." Do everything with passion. We live in a world where people struggle to grasp anything and claim it as their own. Own it. Take pride in it. Doesn't matter what it is. When asked for his best career advice, Warren Buffett said to do whatever it is with passion. Because the truth is, so few people really jump on their jobs. You will stand out more than you think. You will get noticed if you really go for it. If it's worth doing right. So, how long do you have to practice to achieve mastery? Substantial research has revealed a very specific answer to that question, from art to business to board games to sports. It takes at least 10 years to achieve mastery at any skill. In music composition, John Hayes discovered that it takes 10 years of repeated practice to achieve expertise. In chess, for example, two American psychologists Herbert Simon and William Chase discovered that no player had reached the level of international grandmaster with less than a decade's intense preparation with the game. An examination of the top 9 golfers of the 20th century revealed that most of them won their first international competition when they were around 25 years old, which was more than 10 years after they had begun golfing. The same findings have been made in a variety of fields, including mathematics, tennis, swimming, and long-distance running. Look at some of the great entrepreneurs like Bill Gates. He started Microsoft in 1975 and took the company public in 1986. So, abandon all your get-rich-quick schemes, lottery ticket mentalities, and overnight success dreams, and get to practicing. Here are simple steps to follow to achieve greatness. 1. Know yourself. As the Greek philosopher Thales once said, the most difficult thing in life is to know thyself. Spend time contemplating what makes you tick. What are you passionate about? What do you hate about the world? What brings you joy? Take as many quizzes and personality tests as you can until you know all of your strengths, weaknesses, talents, and interests. 2. Choose a direction. Pick an industry or focus and just start. You will find as you get better, you will become more passionate about it. Then stick to it for at least 10 years. 3. Develop deep domain expertise. Don't just go to work and come home. Seek out new knowledge. Discover the ins and outs. Ask why 5 times to go deep. Never stagnate. Always keep learning. 4. Reap the benefits of your labour by cashing in and enjoying the fruits of your labour. Thank you for listening. Comment below on what you need to practice more. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.